It is week 5 of the NFL season, which means week 5 of fantasy football. I'm Nathan Lau. This is the fan perspective. Let's start with the player who should be getting better, and that is Steven Jackson. He had a season-high 76 yards against what has been a relatively stingy Arizona defense, albeit they were without Darnell Dockett. But, Steven Jackson, he came into the NFL with Hall of Fame expectations. Injuries and a very shitty team, mostly the shitty team, have derailed his career. But he's still got the talent. And with this extended time to get healthy, next week against Miami could finally be the game where he either breaks 100 yards or gets in the end zone. And with some luck for the owners, both. And my sleeper for the week is Andrew Hawkins, who has played relatively good all season. I'll say the same thing about him that I say about Mike Williams. He has the talent to be a great receiver, and he has a lot of upside as long as he's playing complement to A.J. Green. All of their best defenders are going to be looking at that guy. And he's got a great matchup this week going up against a very weak Miami defense. And with Santonio Holmes out for the season, the Jets offense puts more pressure on the Jets defense like you saw last week. And so it's hard to believe that one wide receiver getting hurt could make the entire team a little bit worse. But also this week, Keller's not going to be playing. Green has yet to live up to his potential. Jeremy Curley is doubtful. So yeah, for the moment, I would just recommend not going with anyone on the Jets roster. And meanwhile, the Steelers defense, however, they're finally getting healthy. Troy Polamalu and Harrison will be playing, so look for other options if you've got Vick and Maclin. Michael Vick has been turning the ball over a lot this year. Jeremy Maclin has been fighting through injuries. LaShawn McCoy, though, he is still a must-start. Mostly because you're probably like me, picked him up in the first round, and you didn't really bother getting a good backup until like the 6th round or something, or you picked up someone off of waivers during the season. Either way, McCoy, I'd say, is pretty much still a must-start. And also on Thursday's game, Danny Amendola separated his shoulder, and he'll probably be out for about a month. And also, for those of you who didn't know, the Cowboys, Lions, Raiders, and Buccaneers are all on a bye week. That means, Darren McFadden, you're actually going to put him on the bench this week. Megatron, bench him. So on, so forth. For those of you who aren't paying as much attention. And on a good note, we're going to look at, for Aaron Hernandez. He might be playing today, but if he does, he would be limited. I just forgot to mention that. But some good players with a lot of upside, especially this week at the night game. The Saints defense has been horrible this year. So you should definitely consider starting guys like Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates. And Ryan Matthews is back, but he might not be 100% yet. And he's still got those fumble issues that have been plaguing him throughout his career. Meanwhile, Jackie Battle has played some pretty decent football. He started last week, and Norv Turner won't say who's starting this week. He's saying that the starter is whoever's on the field for the first snap. And he's just going to ride whoever has the hot hands. So right now, both of these guys have plenty of upside. Ryan Matthews has more versatility and explosiveness, but Jackie Battle, he does not fumble the ball, and he's probably going to get the goal line carries. So either one of these guys looks like a pretty decent start, especially if you've got Darren McFadden on your team and you need got somebody from your bench to take over. So good luck with your teams this week. Tune in Tuesday afternoon when I'll upload reflections on week 5. I'm Nathan Lau. This has been the Fan Perspective.